You want people to believe? Show them an example of what belief looks like. You want people to be all in? Show them an example of what all in looks like. Stop expecting your people to do something that you're not doing. Show the hell up if you're going to be a leader. How do you create a sticky environment, sticky culture where people have a hard time leaving? How do you create that? And I promise you that it's going to change your business if you take what we talk about here today and we actually go apply it. Is it easy to quit your team or is it hard to quit your team? Well, what makes it easy? Number one, do people feel like they're making an impact? Do people feel like they're making an impact? Do people feel like they're making a difference? Okay? I want you to write this down. Crusade, 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 crusade. I need to be better at selling the crusade. Day in and day out, talking about the crusade. When you talk money, you speak to people's minds. But when you talk impact, you speak to people's hearts. I don't want to just have the minds of my people. I want to have the hearts of my people. Growing up in sports, our coach always said, they might be bigger, they might be faster, but we're going to play with more heart. We're going to bring more heart onto the playing field. The person that plays with the most heart wins. Because people who have heart, they don't have quit in them. Because it's not just something they're doing, it's something they believe in. Are your people crusaders? Or are they just selling some product? Number two, do your people feel like they're growing? We have to remember this. Progress equals happiness, and happiness equals progress. If people do not feel like they're progressing, then they're not going to be happy. Do people leave your call and feel like their skill set just elevated, their mindset just elevated, their ability just elevated, their knowledge just elevated? Do your people feel like they're improving? Do they feel like their skill sets are getting better? If happiness equals progress and people don't feel like they're progressing, that means that they're going to become unhappy about the business. Think about every time you've ever been unhappy with the business. We've all been unhappy with the business at one point. I was unhappy with the business the first quarter of this year. Why? Because I was like, man, we're not progressing. And then we made some adjustments and we're progressing. And guess who's happier? Everyone, because everyone made those adjustments. Everyone's progressing. Everyone's happier right now. Hence why the momentum is bigger and better than it's ever been. We just came off the best month of the entire month last month, the best month of the entire year last month. And people are in a better mood right now, aren't they? Everyone is way happier right now after last month than they were the month before. Well, why is that? Because people progressed last month. And now they're happier this month than they were last month. That's the way that it works. Question: if you operate that way, that means your people operate that way as well. Do your people feel like their skills are improving? Do your people feel like they're going to make more money this month than last month because they know more this month than they did last month? Do people feel like they're going to make more money this month than last month because their skills are better this month than they were last month? Because you went out of your way to intentionally develop their skill set so they could be better going into the next month. Number three, do people feel like they are getting better in life? If all of a sudden Joey comes into this business. So Joey comes into this business. I start working with Joey. And Joey goes home and starts being a better dad to his children. Joey goes home and starts being a better husband to his wife. Joey goes home a better human being. His wife notices it. Do you think Joey's quitting? Because his wife is going to hold him accountable, and vice versa. That only happens if people are getting better in life, not just business. Which is why being good in business will never be enough. You also got to make sure you're helping people get better in life. You want your environment to be sticky? Have spouses encouraging their spouse to be in the business. How many of the husbands are in your business are encouraging their wives to get closer to you or your wife? And if that's not happening, it's one of the reasons your business is not very sticky. Number four, do your people feel like they are a part of a winning team? Nobody wants to be on a losing team. Everybody wants to be on a winning team. Even if they're not winning, they want to feel like they're a part of a winning team. All of a sudden, somebody wins a Super Bowl. All these people that are horrible at football, never even played football in their life, and they're like, we won the Super Bowl. Bruh, you didn't win anything. But people want to be a part of a winning team so bad that they get dressed up, wear another man's last name in order to feel like they're a part of a winning team. And you don't think it's different in our business? No, everyone wants to be a part of a winning team. So the question is are you making people feel like they're a part of a winning team? because of the things you're talking about, the vision you're casting, the recognition that you're given every single day. Do people feel like they're a part of an explosive and winning team? Or do people feel like, man, we got to catch up. Man, we're behind. Man, we didn't help as many families. We're a part of a winning team. Number 5, are you casting a big enough vision so that way your people's vision fits inside the vision that you're casting? See, some of you have recruited big thinkers, but because you thought so small and their vision was bigger than yours, you lost the person. You need to cast such a big vision that everyone in your team, everyone in your company's vision can fit inside of your vision, and they can feel like the vision that they have for their life can be solved and accomplished by being a part of your vision that you're casting. Let me ask you this. Do people feel like the vision that they have for their life can be accomplished being a part of the vision that you're casting? And you keep wondering why your people are quitting on you. You keep wondering why your people keep coming in the door and exiting the door. Because they're like, this team has no vision. This company has no vision. And in reality, we do. You're just not casting it. You're just not selling it. Are you selling a big vision? No wonder your people are quitting. Which leads me to point number 6. Do your people feel like they're a part of something bigger than themselves? Do people feel like they're correcting an injustice, or do people feel like they're just part of another company? Do people feel like there's an enemy that they are trying to take out, or do they just feel like they're a part of another company? How many of us relate with David in the Bible? Everyone, because we all have Goliaths that pop up in our lives. Sometimes the reason a Goliath appears in your life is to pull the David out of you. But we all relate with David because we all want to have this ability to take on these big obstacles that come in our lives, these Goliaths that come on in our lives, these adversities that come up in our lives, these challenges that come up in our lives. We all want to pull the David out of us. We all want that. And so when all of a sudden you're able to create an enemy, and we're the David trying to take out the enemy, we're the David trying to correct the injustice, all of a sudden everyone wants to feel like David, everyone wants to be like David. And so when you are casting that Goliath that you're trying to take out, when you are casting that enemy that you're trying to take out, when you are casting that injustice that you're trying to correct, it gives people the feeling of wanting to pull the David out of them, which is a feeling that everyone wants to experience and everyone wants to be a part of. You want a sticky environment? Give people a reason to pull the David out of them. You want a sticky environment? Give people an injustice to go correct. Give people an enemy to take out. Number 7, are you transferring belief into your people? Your belief in people needs to override the doubt they have in themselves. Your belief in the business needs to overwrite the doubt people have in the business. Those who are convinced will be convincing. Those who believe will be believed. So if you believe full-heartedly in our business, what we do, our crusade, our products, and your conviction is through the roof, people will buy your conviction and your people's conviction will go up because your conviction is up. But when your conviction is down, your people's conviction is down. When your belief is down, your people's belief is down. But when your conviction is up, your people's conviction is up. When your belief is up, your people's belief is up. That's like trying to get me to doubt my faith. I can't. I'm fully vested. I can't doubt my faith. Why? I'm a believer. You can't get me to stop believing even if you wanted to. I'm sold out. I'm convicted. I'm all in. You couldn't convince me otherwise. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter what obstacle, adversity you throw at me, you can't get me to quit because I believe full-heartedly. Question: are you transferring that energy into your people? If not, no wonder they keep quitting on you. I would quit on your ass too. You want people to believe? Show them an example of what belief looks like. You want people to be all in? Show them an example of what all in looks like. You want your people to be committed? Show them an example of what commitment looks like. Stop expecting your people to do something that you're not doing. Show the hell up if you're going to be a leader. Show them how it's done. Show them how to win.